Hey everybody, I am avoiding doing work right now. And what I would rather do is play with makeup. I have been dying, you guys, to do this makeup look. I saw it on Pinterest. Oh no, my page is locked. Let me get it out so I can show you. Probably nobody's even awake, but who cares? Because I'm so excited about this. Look at this skeleton look, you guys. Is that like the most totally awesome? I know you can kind of see my light. Is that the most totally awesome look you ever did see? And I wish that I could see where this is from, but I just saw it on like some random Instagram or something. So if you're watching this and you know who this person is, I would love to tag them. I would love to shout them out. It's absolutely stunning. And so I'm gonna use that picture and we're gonna create a similar look. So the first thing we're gonna do, and I'm just kind of looking at it and I'm really studying it. I'm gonna move some of my makeup out of the way. It's such a mess. Right here, I'm gonna put my computer. Oh, yay, we have a friend on. Hey, Amy, hey, Vanessa. I have so much work to do, but I really don't wanna do it because I feel like once Halloween's over, I don't have an excuse to be doing Halloween videos anymore. So I need to get this done right now. So I have just been dying to try this beautiful look, you guys. This one right here. It's like a skeleton look. So anyway, we're gonna give it a whirl and we're gonna start by doing our eye makeup. Now the first thing you need to do is, well, and I'm gonna put something all over. This is a little product by MAC. It's called Strobe Cream, okay? And I just have this little sample of it here. And it makes your like face look kind of iridescent and like shiny. Hopefully you guys will be able to see because it's nighttime and the lighting isn't as awesome. Hey, Sarah. You guys, most everybody's probably asleep right now. But anyway, maybe they'll see this in the morning. Happy Halloween if you're seeing this in the morning. You guys, what are you doing for Halloween tomorrow? What's everybody doing? We're gonna be trick-or-treating with cousins. Hey, Tara. Is it Tara or Tara? I have a friend who spells her name just like you, Tara, but it's pronounced Tara, so I never want to mess that up. So, glad you guys are here. Let's see. First thing I'm going to do is I think I'm going to take my eyeshadow brush and I'm going to take a color called Bubba. And actually, no. First, I'm going to just do an all-over setting powder on my eye. All-over setting powder on the whole shebang. Next, I'm gonna take we're just gonna layer lightest to darkest, okay? So if you guys are just hopping on, we are doing the neatest skull face. For you guys who are just hopping on, look. Oh, good, Sarah, you're watching Hocus Pocus? Classic. Okay, we're gonna be recreating that look. I'm gonna be doing my darndest. I've just been wanting to try it. It might not be as snazzy and as amazing, but you know what? I can try. I can try. So here we go. I'm gonna use this brown color and I'm gonna really bring it up high into the lid, and I'm literally just copying what I am seeing in this picture. She has like gold and charcoal and jet black look all around her eye to make it look like an eye socket of a skeleton, but it's not just like a circle, like a Dia de los Muertos, you know, type of an eye. It's still like very, like kind of subtle earthiness underneath it. So I'm gonna take this brown, and it's just this kind of light brown, guys, and we're gonna layer all these colors. This is generally how you do eyeshadow. You kind of start with your lighter colors usually, and you just sort of layer, okay? And all the makeup that I'm using, you guys, is this mascara stuff. And I love these products. If you guys ever want to try the makeup, just let me know. You have to be color matched by a trained artist with the company so you don't get the wrong colors. But I'm happy to help you. Okay, next thing's next. Let's get some dark brown. I'm going to use this color. It's called Trust. Okay, right here. Stephanie, welcome. Okay, so next we're going to layer a very, very dark brown. And we're going to go kind of in the crease, but mostly above the crease to make what kind of looks like almost like a winged eyeshadow. almost. Like we're really bringing this up really high like it is in her picture. And I'm also gonna bring it down underneath my eye. Again, just like layering. And I'm being really sloppy with it and making a big mess under here. Because this is gonna be like scary skeleton spooky eye, okay? I also kind of wanted to do this in the evening time because it's a little too scary to like run to Costco or something. You know, like I had that cute little spider web the other day, or like rainbow unicorn makeup, and it's like, oh, that's cute, but like a full-on like scary skeleton face, probably don't want to run around town looking like that on any day besides actual Halloween. Okay, so, and I don't have time to do this tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be totally crazy. Next thing, I'm gonna grab the black. Okay, so we're gonna put this black right here. This is a color called Salem, and we're gonna do everything we can to really like wing this out. Right here, we're gonna start it up high, just like she's got on her picture. This is as black can be. Okay, so we're gonna take, and we're just literally, we layered the lightest brown, then we went in with kind of like a medium brown. I'm gonna bring it kind of all the way in, and she's got it kind of covering, and I'm just looking at the picture here, guys. She's got it kind of covering in the middle in here. We're gonna build more layers in towards here in the middle. Ooh, see how it's starting to kind of come together and look kind of scary? But hers is a little more earthy than this is looking. So I may have to come back in with some more earthy browns. Okay. So here we go, and we're gonna make, if you guys are just hopping on, this is the look we're recreating, okay? Cool, super duper cool. Okay, and we're gonna do, oh, whoops, we're gonna do our darndest to get it there, right? Ooh, yeah, this is looking really good and really fun. Now I'm gonna bring it into the middle, and she's got it kind of lining up with her eyebrow, which we're gonna build more on in just a little bit. And we're gonna bring some more browns into there. She's got a lot of really deep browns actually. So I might have to bring in more of these deep browns. In fact, let me go ahead and do that. I'm gonna grab, we've got this color in here called Basic. It's this one right here. It's kind of like a medium brown, but it's very earthy. So, okay, I'm gonna kind of layer in some Basic right here, just to give it, and I know it looks so weird right now, guys, just to give it a little bit more, earthiness. And then I'm gonna take this color, which is, it's called Bright Eyes, and it's like a golden, and she's got lots of gold undertones in here. So we're gonna kind of layer, and it probably would have been a good idea for me to do this golden layering before I went in with the black. So if you try and recreate this look at home, go in with the lightest colors first, and then you want to layer in all the other colors. Now, it's looking good. Okay, so we're gonna have our brown, we're gonna go in with our light brown, and she's got it like this. And we're gonna go in too with like some contour and stuff up here when we get onto my actual skin and outside of my my eyelids. Hi Grace, hey Krista. And so, okay, you guys, we are just messing around because I have work to do and I don't feel like it. So, okay, all right, next thing we want to do, and I'm just looking at the picture, we're gonna create a bit of a like gold, like right here in the very middle inner corner. And what I'm going to use for that is I grabbed this liquid. This is by Synergence, okay? So this is like a liquid eyeshadow, and it's kind of like paint, and it's kind of shimmery, and I'm just going to try it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it over top of this black. I'm going to just see how this works. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put this little kind of sticky stuff here, and I'm just dabbing it over top. I don't want to rub it around because I don't want it to blend in right now. I don't want it to blend in with anything. Okay, and then I'm gonna take glitter. Okay, this is actual glitter. This is from MAC. Take some glitter. I'm gonna take a small brush. Let me get a different brush so we don't spend time washing brushes on this video. I'll just use this little one. No, I don't want that one. I'm gonna use this one. Okay, and I gotta work quick because I don't want it to dry. So I'm gonna get a little bit of this glitter and I'm just gonna kind of put it on here, see if it sticks. Is it sticking? Is it blending? Yeah, it's doing a pretty good job, I'd say. And we're gonna kind of blend it just a little bit. Just a tad. Let me look in the actual mirror. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I think what I'll try on the other side, we'll try both and see which works better. I also have glitter primer. This is by NYX. Super duper sticky. Kind of like that liquid eyeshadow. And what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna put it in the same spot. It's like the glue, okay? This is gonna be like the glue for your glitter. It's gotta stick to something. I'm gonna take my little tiny brush and I'm just gonna, ooh, that works a little bit better as far as stickiness goes. Okay, so, yep, that worked better. So if you guys wanna wear glitter on Halloween, pick up some of this glitter primer. It's totally awesome. It works great. Let me just do a little on the other side so that we get a little bit more of that stickiness and that layering over here. You guys loving it so far? Okay, a little bit more of this glitter because we want it to look like a big major pop right there in the middle of our eye. I'm gonna kind of leave the corner and I'm gonna leave the inner corner and the outer corner. All right, cool. So that's just what we're gonna leave for right there. I'm gonna set that aside. I'll probably use more glitter in a second. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit more of this glittery brown color and we're just gonna kind of blend a little bit extra blending with this kind of Bright Eyes color and see how we like that. Okay, oh, got a little glitter in my eye. Grace, you got it for your glitter and it's amazing. Oh yeah, that glitter, this is a really good glitter. Okay, all right, so I'm looking at the picture and I'm just kind of feeling like I need way more black. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take some more black with the small end of this thing and we're gonna start building more of this Salem type of a look up here, which is that black. And I'm going to use a small end of this brush and we're going to focus a lot on really just the outer corner. I'm going to try and not bring it in towards the middle too much right now. Grab a little more of that brown, kind of layer it with the brown, blend it with the brown over top, bring the brown down there. And it's a very earthy brown that I'm kind of mixing with this. Guys, for sure this cute picture is like a little bit edited too. Like there's gotta be some lighting and her eyes have been, like the whites of her eyes are obviously been lightened and probably brightness on the face and stuff like that. But we're just gonna do our best to create this look. Okay. Next, she has some major brightness in here. So how are we gonna get the brightness in there? I'm gonna take more glitter primer. And again, we're just like layering on here. Ooh, I hope that my long nails will let me get in here. Here we go. I wanna keep most of the dark in there so that it looks kind of scary. Okay, let's take some of this bright color right here. It's like a bright vanilla-y color and we're just gonna dab that. And I'm not gonna rub it around too much because again, for this, I don't want it to blend. I want it to just sit on top and I want it to be really, really bright, just like she's got it. Okay, so we have our glitter, we have this. You know, it still kind of looks like a hot mess, but bear with me. Let's do some liner. Oh my goodness gracious, you guys. This piece of glitter is driving me crazy. I'm gonna look actually closer. I feel like I need just a little more glitter. So I'm gonna take a tiny bit more glitter primer and you guys, I mean, thank you for being so amazing and so patient as I'm just playing. I did not even prepare. I'm literally just playing with makeup right now. I actually do this more often than I would like to admit. As much as I love makeup, and I am proud of that, I mean, the fact that I just like, most people will like unwind, maybe watch a show, maybe read a book, maybe do work. I find myself sitting here and just being like, well, Mark's downstairs, he's working on some things. I wanted to try, you know, a new technique for a winged eye or whatever. And I'm like, this is pathetic. I am spending way too much time playing around with makeup. Okay, so I wanted to add a little bit more gold right there. Let's do our eyeliner next. I'm gonna use a pencil liner for this because I want it to be really, really smudgy and super duper pigmented. Here it is. I'm such a mess, you guys. I have just been playing with makeup, all these different looks, doing my kids' makeup. And so it's a mess in here. I'll show you guys when it's all over. Plus I got my computer out here. All right, now, she doesn't have a very thick, let's look at our inspo picture again. Hey, Lori. She does not have a very thick upper eye line, but it does go all the way around, and then her lower eye line is very, very thick. So we're gonna start back here, and I'm just gonna really, really draw on to get plenty of pigment on there. We're gonna go over our top and probably our bottom too. Oh geez, glitter problems. Glitter problems, party pals. We're probably gonna need to go over both with our eyeliner brush and actual eyeshadow. Now, okay, underneath, guys, she's really, really, really got a heavy, heavy dark line. I never do this. I'm actually gonna bring that up a little bit, and we're gonna blend that into my crease just slightly. Okay, so I'm gonna bring a little bit. This is Urban Decay's 24/7 Glide On Liner. I like it because it's really creamy and blendable, and I think it's a really good pencil. It goes on really smooth. Sometimes pencil liners can be kind of like dry and difficult to apply. Okay, so we're gonna go in with some of our black again. Okay, and I'm just gonna literally go right over it in like a very smudgy way. I'm gonna make sure I get all the way into the corner of my eye. Now, when I did a werewolf the other day, I actually overdrew the corners to like make them come in. Looked kind of like a wolf. It was fun. But I'm not gonna overdraw the corners. I'm just gonna make sure that even my inner corner down here has some eyeliner. And I'm gonna kind of leave the top like a nice line because I wanna be able to see that pop of glitter. Okay, and then we're also gonna make sure that we give tons and tons of attention to the waterline, which is this little area underneath your eye. Holy moly. Yes, only problem is I'm getting glitter in my eyes live on TV. Live on Facebook TV, folks. Okay, so here we go. Now, oh my gosh. We're definitely gonna need more. Okay, so I'm gonna continue to smudge. Oh, hey, Sarah. Sarah, I see that I got a couple messages from you. Don't worry, I'm gonna get caught up on Vox as soon as I'm done playing around with makeup. Okay, so I don't really like the way the bottom's looking yet. It needs more warmth. So I'm gonna grab some more of this brown, and I'm gonna kind of use the brown to blend out the black. Lots and lots of brown. I mean, we are like really caking it on here, guys. A lot. But isn't it neat how see how that's kind of like changing the way that looks? And we're making a big mess. This is why we're doing our eyes first. So we're doing our eyes first, and this is why I always like to do eyes first. If you guys are just jumping on, hi and welcome. This is the look that we're recreating. Or at least we're trying to. But so far, I mean, I don't know. So far, so good. All right, so plenty of this beautiful brown. I'm literally like digging in to the brown color. And I am just really, really going so heavy-handed with this brown. And a little bit of that glittery brown. Okay, so let me grab my other brush and kind of bring some more brown, a little more black up here. And we need to blend in that eyeliner that I just kind of smudged up here. And I'm gonna use the small end of this brush. Hey, Chris. Hey, Priscilla. I'm gonna use the small end of that brush to just really, really blend that in. Okay, I'm really just kind of studying the picture. It needs more brown. Okay, so I'm gonna get some more of this like lighter brown, and we're gonna, oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's what it needed. A little bit more of this lighter brown color, because it's like black, but then it's like also brown. So here we go, look again. See how it's like, oh, there we go. See how it's like black, but then it's also like mostly brown? Okay, so there we go. I think that's pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead, let's do this side, finish up this side with a little bit more black liner. I feel like it needs a little bit more, and it's gonna be really fun when we start working on our face and on doing all of this cool stuff. I think it needs more black. It needs more black. We're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep layering. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna keep layering like crazy until we like it a lot, as Harry and Lloyd would say. Sarah appreciates that joke, right? Okay, so here we go. We're gonna bring this in. I really, really want, for some reason, it's not doing what I want it to do up here. There we go, there we go. I wanted a little bit more of a winginess up here. Okay. And it just looks a little bit bluish blackish, but I want it to look brownish blackish. It really does look blackish, but for some reason in the camera, probably with the light that I'm using here, it's just looking kind of blue. But I promise you, it's a very earthy black. It's a very warm and earthy black. Okay, another thing you can do is a cool trick. You can take your eyeshadow and you can line your upper waterline. And this looks so weird, I know. Okay. And it always gets in your eye every single time. But it just makes it like, and you almost can't even see. You almost can't even see in the video, but I can see. All right, so I think that's pretty good for eyes. I might just grab a little bit more glitter, just a tiny bit. See if I can't just stick a little bit more right there. Now it's getting a little dusty, so I might have to glitter prime one more time because we applied our eyeliner and it kind of wiped some of it off. Okay, we're gonna go like this. You love my hairpin. Oh, thank you, Allison. Thank you so much. Okay. All right, here we go. A little bit more glitter right there, just in the middle. And again, this is just a NYX glitter primer, and I'm not gonna mess with it too much after that. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. I think that looks pretty good. So next thing we need to do, let's start working on the face. I'm just gonna grab my little micro cloth, okay, and I'm gonna not wipe off too much because I want it to be very much like smudged underneath my eye, but I don't want it like on my cheek and stuff, because we're gonna do something else down there to make it look kind of snazzy jazzy. Okay, so there's kind of the start of our spooky eye. I don't know, I still feel like it needs a little bit more brown. I love that you guys are just here chilling with me. We're just chilling. I feel like it needs a little bit more brown. Just a little bit more of that earthiness mixed with our black. Okay, so there we go. Just grab this, wipe this away. And I actually got some new microfiber cloths the other day that I'm obsessed with. Okay, they're free with a skincare collection right now, so let me know if you guys have any questions about that. Okay, they come in a 3-pack. I'm obsessed with them. The end. Next thing we need to do, let's do our face makeup, okay? So we're gonna use, got glitter all over everything, which isn't really a bad thing. Oh, whoops. Okay, I'm gonna use this color called Moonlit, and it's super duper light. I don't keep it in my regular makeup, but I have it here in my artist palette, where I have every single color. Look, is that beautiful? Oh! Okay, Moonlit is this one right here. It's the very lightest color, like I said, that the company makes. Where to put it, I don't know, because that's too much stuff and too much makeup. Now, all right, this brush is already clean, hallelujah. If it wasn't, I would take a second to clean it with this, but we're doing good so far. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just look, and well, let's look at the picture, okay? So she's got really, really light, a really, really light color under her eyes, and then we're gonna kind of cut into it with a blackish brown skeleton type of a look. So let me just grab this. Definitely, I can put him right here. Literally have like 6 compacts out right now. Okay, so here we go. Now we're gonna start to become a little bit more of a spooky skeleton underneath here. And normally, you know, you would highlight and contour and do all this cool stuff. We're not really gonna worry about any of that. In fact, I'm not even really gonna worry about covering up my nose, because I'm gonna cover my nose with black makeup in a few minutes. Okay, so we're gonna put this super, super light color. Oh man, it's like the light's almost too light. There we go. Wanna make sure you guys can see. So we're gonna use this super duper light color underneath my eye, but I'm not gonna get it up there too light, because I want it mostly, I still want to look really scary around my eye. And let's see, she's got it all the way up here. So we're just gonna bring this color all the way up here, kind of like lifting everything up. And then she's also got it around her mouth, like this. And the idea is to really just look very white, kind of like a skeleton. Okay, so she's even got it on her lips. And she's got a little bit down here, but not a lot, because we're gonna put black there. Okay, so here we go with our skeleton. Are you guys tripping out? Hey Amanda, hey Michaela. Oh cool, glad you guys are joining. You guys who are just joining, this is the look that we're trying to recreate. Cool, huh? I don't have beautiful blue eyes like this artist, but hey, just gonna do our best here. Okay, so I'm gonna move that. Now she's also got, I'm actually gonna just use like a color that I would normally use up here on my forehead. And this is a color called Aura. I'm actually a little bit of a darker color. Oh, and we've gotta do our brows. We've gotta make our brows kind of scary looking. Okay, so we're gonna do that. And you know what, I'm also gonna contour a little bit up here at the top. So I'm gonna use this color called Olive, and I'm gonna mix it a little bit with this color called Astoria. But I don't want it to be too warm. I want my contour, I want there to be a bit of a shadow on my face, because I want some dimension up here, but I don't want it to be warm. I want it to still look like a skeleton, okay? So I'm only gonna worry about this area down here, and we're not gonna worry about blending all of that in yet. Let's do our skeleton like a line, okay? So what should we use for that? I don't know. I'm gonna try a couple different things, because this is just me trying things out. So this is new color, guys. This is really cool. It's a color called Cola, and it's made for your face. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if this works and is as pigmented as I want. If it doesn't, I may come in with like my, you know what, I think what I'll do is I'll just do a line with this pencil, and then now it goes from about the top of her ear, right about here, and she brings it down underneath here, over top of her cheekbone, because we want to make it look like a skeleton cheek, and then she brings it down near the corner of her mouth. So let's just use our pencil, and we're just gonna kind of paint this down like this. See what we think about that. Now the problem is it's mixing with that white makeup that's on my face. So it's not quite as black as I want it to be, but we're gonna work on that in just a second. So here we go. That's one reason why I didn't really worry about putting makeup down there. Okay, let's make that as even as we can on both sides. All right, so here's the hollow of our cheek, and it's super duper black. I'm just using this black. Let's see, she doesn't get it. Mine's going too low. Okay, hold on a second. I gotta wipe that off. It only goes until her face. I mean, like her corners of her mouth, I mean. So let me just gently wipe a bit of that off. And I'm really just studying her picture. And you guys, if anybody knows who this beautiful makeup artist is, please let me know. Because she's amazing and I love her look. Okay, so there we go. That's what we're gonna do for right there. Now, let's use this contour color that's new, and I'm gonna see how we do. And she's even got it fading almost to brown. So she's got it starting mostly in black, but like she's got with her eyes with a lot of brown in there. Oh, and we need to do some brightening up here on our brow bone, which we'll do when we work on our eyebrows. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this multitasker brush and I'm just going to pull this. I wonder if she put it all the way by her ear. I can't see the entire other side. This is actually pretty hard to do in this small little screen. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna just, I might need to wipe off some of that. We'll see. So this is gonna be so cool, you guys. Oh, this is working so well. It's working way better because there's no white makeup under it that it's trying to mix with. Okay, so here we go. And this works so well, especially when it's just right on your skin. I mean, it is like magic. It is like magic for your face. Now she's got it like this and it kind of comes together, but then it fades to brown. So what are we gonna do to make it fade to brown? I think I got a little too much on this side. I want it to be a little more brown than I'm allowing in this particular spot. I'm gonna remove just a little bit. And then I'm gonna take some brown highlight. This is a color called Cinnamon, and it is a beautiful, totally awesome brown highlight. It's exactly the right color for this. And we're gonna gently kind of blend it down. I'm gonna add some more cinnamon to this side and blend it down. Let's see what we think about this. Right here, like such. Hey, Andrell. Andrell, we are just messing around with makeup because I'm avoidant. This is avoidance behavior for me. I have so much stuff I should be doing right now. Holy moly. All right. So, hey, Jake, we got a dude in here, folks. Okay, I wish I could see better the side of her face, but I'm assuming she just sort of like lets it naturally sort of fade up into, oh shoot, up into like her temple. That's okay. We'll just kind of touch this up just slightly, okay? All right, so this is gonna be this very, very dark, faded down part. And so what we're gonna do next is I'm gonna go back in with this light color and we're gonna kind of make sure it's all blending. Blend it down. Make sure this is blending. We're probably gonna need to take my blending sponge and really get in there and make sure that it's how I want it. Where's my blending sponge at? Let me get this wet. Hold on a sec. I almost forget to. You guys, this is looking scary. I always forget to get my blending sponge wet. Okay. All right. So, we're looking spooky. We're looking spooky and it's looking good. So let's just start blending all this. Let's see what we think about blending some of this together. We're gonna put the white right here. She actually didn't, maybe I should do a little bit more of my actual real person color. I'm gonna layer a little bit more of my actual color, which is this one right here. Just a little bit more so it's not quite so white, because she really does have, it kind of looks like her natural skin tone. Not as much of just like white makeup. So that's kind of, actually that's kind of something that I really like about it. So we added some of that color up here. I'm gonna just build in a little more of that color down here. A little bit on my nose and down here. Okay, so looking again really closely, she has this really drawn out to about, you know what? She's got, let me look really, it comes down actually about halfway. I think I need to, I'm gonna take a little bit of it off, okay? And we're gonna just take that a little bit farther out. Just a little farther out over here too. Like this. Because I'm just, again, studying her picture, and I just was looking, it looked like she had it all the way to her mouth, but she doesn't. She has her mouth drawn out like this. Okay, so let me go ahead and draw this back down like this, the way we want it. And we'll draw this one down the way we want it, a little bit. Now we're gonna come back in here with some more of that white color. Put it here, or like our regular skin tone color. And got a little bit of a mess up there, which is the way it works when you're doing makeup. Okay, I think that's pretty good. A little bit of a more rounded end. So guys, that looks cool, huh? Okay, let me grab some of my eyeshadow, and I'm gonna use some shadow in here. I'm gonna use some of those shadows that I was using on my face. And I'm just gonna use, excuse me, on my face, obviously, on my eyes. I'm just gonna use a little bit of this shadow to kind of richen the color. And we can even go in with some more of our cola color and just kind of give this a little bit more of a defined line right here. And then we can flip this guy around and just blend. I'm not gonna worry too much about the sides because you can't really see them when I'm like face on in the picture. Okay, that's cool. So she's got like a really neat faded black to brown look going on. Okay, so let's just cut this down a little bit more again. We're gonna stop it right there. It's really easy to go overboard when you're doing makeup. It's hard to actually just make it so that it's not too much. It's hard to just do a little, especially when you're doing a look like this. I'm gonna go ahead, just kind of use my little micro cloth, kind of take away some, a little bit. Okay, that's cool. All right, so we have like a really cool cut, like skeleton jawline. Okay, now let's do our brows. The brows are looking real scary. So I'm gonna go ahead and gonna use this same brush I was using on my eyelids for my brows, and then we gotta make that spooky thing that she's got. We gotta do our nose as well. So for her brows, she's really just got like brown in her brows, which is what I am gonna use if I can find my brow stuff. Where is it? Here it is. And this is just a brow duo, or excuse me, it's just Dip Brow by Anastasia. And she's got just a very bold, dark brow. And she's overdrawn the arch really, really high. So it looks kind of extra scary. Oh, whoops. I don't want it to be outside my actual brow. Here we go. So we're gonna take this, I want it to be low in the top and high in the side. So we're gonna start it down here, and then we're gonna go up a little higher. Spooky. Okay, so there's that. Let's get a little bit more. Now this is like blackish brown, that's okay. Just because I had black on this brush already. And so we're gonna go, and we're really just gonna take this brow, and normally I would come across right about here, fill it in, but I'm gonna overdraw just slightly, make it look a little scary, like my brows are angled down, looking kind of mean and like evil skeleton guy. Okay, so there we go. Got our brown on our brows here. And you guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Priscilla, oh, thank you, Jake. Gorgeous skull, you think it looks good when I smudge it? You mean the brow, Priscilla? Okay, we're gonna smudge it just a little bit, but not yet. Okay, so there's that. Smudge this down, make this a little thinner right here. Okay, so next, and we haven't even fixed underneath our eyes yet. I haven't forgotten, don't worry. Next, we gotta do this part above, like in the eyebrow crease, where it's kind of going down the sides of the nose and bringing it up like such, okay? So let's see what we can figure out. Let's see what we think about literally just bringing this contour. I'm gonna bring some of this brown contour straight up here. We're gonna kind of like wispy, put it like that. And we'll do the same thing on this side. And she's got it in slightly from like where her actual natural brows are. So I'm gonna draw it slightly in. Oh, you know what? There's a different color I should use for this. It's called Shadow. Perfect name, huh? So we'll use a little bit of shadow. It's this color right here. And it's actually it's formulated special for nose contour. Okay, so it really does create a look of an actual shadow. Okay, so here we go. But we're gonna layer it. Whoops, that one went in too far. We're gonna layer it with that richer brown because I still wanna have that earthy brown underneath the whole deal. Okay. I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun? Who cares that I'm going to be up till 1 o'clock in the morning? Who cares? It was worth it. It was worth it. Am I right? Okay, so here we go. We're going to kind of just get the pigment on there, and then we're going to come in and blend it. Okay, so she's got it like that, and then she comes down, she brings it down just slightly, like this. Really narrow. And then we're gonna do some more highlight in a sec, like that. Okay, spooky. Okay, so let's blend what we've got going up on the top. Now I'm gonna use my eyeshadow everything brush. There's literally makeup all over my computer. Like, you know that you're a makeup artist when there's makeup all over your computer. That's hilarious. Okay, so I'm getting some more of that lighter brown. And I'm gonna kind of just go over that contour that I just did. And I'm gonna use my brush. Oh man, there's too much black on this brush. I should have, oh dang it. I should have washed it off first. I should have given it a little spritz. Let me wipe it off because I don't want as much black up there. I might even wipe that off. That's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna wipe this off because I don't want it to be black. I want it to be brown because that's what it looks like in the picture. Where's my multitasker? Okay, I'm gonna redo this real quick. Just redo this little bit of shadow mixed with indigo, which is a contour that I actually love to wear like every day on the daily. Okay, now we're gonna go over this, make sure my brush is clean here. I love this. Oh, you guys, I just spilled my glitter. I mean, I saved a lot of it, but there's a lot of it on the floor. I'll show you when we're all done. Dang it. That's what I get. That is what I get for being too excited about this makeup look and being too excited about the glitter to the point where I'm like, I'm not going to close that. I'm for sure going to need more. It's okay. Only a little bit-ish spilled all over the place. You guys, my daughter Madeline, she had some friends come over. She had some friends come over and for like a dance, 8th grade dance, and one of the girls was wearing glitter. And oh my gosh, it got everywhere. I'm gonna actually use this brush, guys. It's a little fluffier. It got everywhere. It's still all over my my paint couch in my office. Okay, here we go. You know what, it's not a totally cut line right here. She's kind of got it blending a bit, and I've got to remove some of this makeup. I applied too much. Okay, so she's kind of got it like this, and then it's kind of going slightly over the brows like this. Hey, Yvonne. I might be able to save some. Just kind of dump it back in. I'll show you guys. You guys can offer me emotional support. Okay. Yeah, this part I'm not sure if I am liking all of it. I'm going to take a little bit off, and go back in some of that shadowy color. And, oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's eyeshadow. Well, who cares? I think that looks good. Okay, so here we go. This is tough. This is a tough look to create. How did she do that? Can't quite get it. Let me put some more of the highlight shade down here, because it's like it's too angular. She's got it really looking like really dusty. Here we go. A little more. We've got 17 people here. I'm so surprised. I thought for sure there would be, you know, I don't know. Everybody would be asleep, and I would just be on here talking to myself. But I'm thrilled, you guys. I'm thrilled that you all are here. Okay. I'm going to bring a little bit of this brighter color right here in the middle. Like this. Put it up. There. I think that looks a little bit closer to what we're kind of going for as we recreate this look. I'll hold it up. What do you guys think? You guys think that's good? I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I think it's good. Okay, I might grab a little bit more of that black. Let me just grab a little bit of the black. Where's my black? Here it is. Let me make sure. So it really does come in. She's got it coming from like right there, like this. Oh yeah, there we go. That's good. A little bit in the middle, kind of up the middle of the brow and into this brown section. Like just faded it in. What do you guys think? That's cool. That really added some nice flavor. Michaela, so glad that you're a fellow night owl. I knew I liked you. Okay, so here we go. That's cool. I like that. Very spooky. All right, so let's deal with underneath our eyes real quick. Where's my blending sponge? So I think all we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of bring, I'm gonna be very careful to not smudge this side where we worked on our cheekbone, but we really just wanna keep most of the black smudginess where it is, and then we have that bright, bright, bright eye underneath there. Let me see, just squeeze my little brush, excuse me, my little sponge, and do one of these right here. I don't know, I'm still not loving the way that's looking. And I think that's a little better. Just a little bit more even. Hallelujah. Okay. Guys, that's cool. That looks pretty cool. Okay, we gotta do our nose next. Let's see how we do with a black, with that cola color. And we're gonna paint our nose to look like it's a skeleton nose. So here we go. I'm gonna take the small end of this multitasker brush, and I'm gonna take this new color called Cola, and we're just gonna take a little bit, and she's got it. It looks like she actually might have smudged it in her picture, believe it or not. Okay, so it's just gonna be right about here. And it's not totally even, so it comes down a little on the other side. And it kind of comes to like a V shape, like this. See how it's kind of mixing with my white? So we might need to grab our other color. But generally, this is gonna come down right here. And we're just gonna kind of color the end of our nose like a skeleton, like this. Cool. And I'm like, usually I'm way more chatty on these, but this one I am like really focusing. I am like laser focused on my look. Okay, so here we go. I feel like a puppy dog. Okay, here we go. Painting my nose, or a cat or something. Or in my case today, Dia de los Muertos. I mean, Yvonne, if it was Dia de los Muertos, then you would have like lots of colors going on and like, you know, like the circle with like the floral designs and stuff. I've done Dia de los Muertos on my kids before because they always celebrate Dia de los Muertos at school because they go to Spanish immersion school. So Stella's actually doing her Dia de los Muertos project this year on my grandma, who she's named after. So that's kind of neat. I know. Wake up, a few. So she was literally working on that right before I started this video. She's just getting little papeles picados, which are those cute little beautiful Mexican cut up papers that I don't like the square. It needs to be way more pointy. This needs to be way more pointy, like this. And it needs to be, these two lines need to be way closer together. I need to change that. Anyway, she was in here working on her Dia de los Muertos project. And it's always so fun every year. Because it's seriously, if you guys saw the movie Coco, it is like the neatest, most beautiful Mexican tradition, and it's such a big deal in Mexico, and it is seriously just the most beautiful holiday where they remember everybody in their family who's passed away, and they prepare altars where they don't worship like you would think, like, oh, an altar, but they just, it's like they call it an altar, but it's just kind of like a memory, like, station. I don't know. It's like they just put everything that person loves. So on Stella's altar that she's making, she's putting, you know, a can of Diet Dr. Pepper because that was Grandma's favorite drink. She's putting some flowers. Gardenias were like her favorite flower. You know, all that kind of stuff. And so in the movie Coco, you know, the people have to put their family's names on this beautiful altar, and if you don't put their name out, then they get forgotten. Anyway, I love that movie. I thought it was just like, had like the neatest message. And it is. It's such a beautiful holiday. Vigil, yes. Thank you, Priscilla. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, what do I need to do next? I need more white, but I don't want to keep washing brushes. So I'm going to use this little guy right here. I'm going to get some more of this color, and I'm just going to go along this side of my nose with some of this white. And this is going to be my not Dia de los Muertos. This is just like a spooky skeleton look, Yvonne. This is just like a spooky, haunted, glam skeleton. Here we go. Put that little guy right there. Okay. And this is just like, honestly, I don't even really know what I'm doing when it comes to this. I feel like I know a lot of stuff about makeup, but like when it comes to like artistry at this level, I'm like, ooh, wow. I mean, I'm so fascinated by it, but I'm still like learning so much. But I'm a self-taught makeup artist anyway, which is fun. A lot of famous makeup artists, not that I'm famous, but a lot of famous makeup artists are all self-taught too. So you can just be anything you want to be, folks, if you're watching this. Who cares? Go be a makeup artist if you want to be a makeup artist. Okay, so this is looking pretty good. I'm liking the brown up here. I'm liking the spooky brow. I'm liking the glitter on the lid. I'm liking the bright pop in the middle. I think that the earthiness underneath here is pretty good, although I'm gonna add a little bit more right now. A little bit more. Just bring that out. just hit my funny bone. Okay, all right, it's okay. We're gonna do our makeup. We're gonna fight through it. We are gonna fight through the funny bone knocking. Okay, cool, loving it. A little bit more of that white just to blend right here. You guys like it? Give me some hearts or something. What are your thoughts? We like this look? Cool. Okay. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Now, we gotta do, I feel like I need to do a little bit of bronzing up here. So I'm gonna take this 30-second hack brush. Just gonna add a little bit more warmth. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Glad you guys like it. Yvonne, thank you. The ofrenda. Thank you. That's what it is. That's the word I was looking for. Yes, they do an altar, an ofrenda. You think, guys? You'd think I would know this. I got so many kids in Spanish school by now. Yeah, that's where they put all the stuff on the ofrenda. And it is just so neat. I think it's the best holiday. I literally said to Stella today, I go, I wish Americans celebrated Dia de los Muertos because I think this is a really special and sweet holiday. Okay, I want to do a little bit more blending right here after just kind of doing that. We're going to go like this. Just kind of bring that up just slightly. Wait, that's in too much, in too far. Rub that down. Okay, I think that's good-ish. I think that's pretty good. At least for now. Okay. What do we need to do next, guys? What do we need to do next on this look that hasn't been done yet? We need to do my mouth. Okay, that's kind of scary. Now, let's do, for this, let's take our little tiny eyeshadow everything. What she's got for her mouth is, she's just got it like lines, horizontal and vertical, and that's it. And sorry, here, the thing went dark right when you guys were looking at it. See how it's just like horizontal and vertical? Okay, so let's just do that. I'm gonna take my blending sponge, kind of press in the white makeup that I had, and let's just see how cola works for this. It might mix with the white makeup in too much. Okay, so she's got one going right down the middle. Is that you, Stella?
Oh, hi.
Stella, I'm live. I'm doing a fun show.
Oh, cool. Oh, you're doing
Hey, Stella, tell my friends about your ofrenda.
What about it? Like, oh, I finished my skeleton dudes.
Let's see them. Show my friends your skeletons that you're making for your Dia de los Muertos project.
Skeleton dudes.
El esqueleto. She's gonna use
No,
those.
Mom, they're not skeletons. They're skulls.
That's the same thing.
It's like the whole thing.
Okay, so she's got this in a way that it goes like a line on the actual lips, but then it kind of fans out and is like wispy around her mouth. So I'm gonna just do on my lips, I'm just gonna do the lines, and then we're gonna pull it down with maybe like an eyeshadow. She's got it like this, just right there. And we're gonna do this side. It's a good idea to start in the middle because then you can just center each line in each little section. Cool, guys, it's looking good. All right, let's do the middle. Yes, if you are watching this and if you are local, come by anytime and let's play with makeup, but not weird Halloween looks, like real life makeup. And I don't want to talk and mess this up while we're doing it. Wait, this I kind of did a little bit outward, but I think it needs to be more straight. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, this has got to be straight. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I think that's better. Stella, what else is happening?
I was just about to ask you if your glitter had a little accident.
Yeah, it did.
Oh.
It did indeed, for sure.
It must have been a good experience.
No, it was not a good experience.
Just kidding.
It was tragic. It was a tragic, sad experience. Okay, so she's got 1, 2, 3 is gonna be over here.
Yeah.
Right there. And right there. Hey Liz, how's it going? All right, so let's do the sides of our mouth, and she's got it kind of going up. A little bit kind of scary, like such. Hold on. It's kind of hard to see. Okay, so now looking at the picture, she draws the lines on her lips and then she brings them up in kind of like a fan motion. So I'm kind of feeling like maybe I'll grab some of my eyeshadow, see what we think about this, and just kind of go over it and kind of bring it down. I don't know.
Hers is kind of faded.
I know. How did she do that? I really don't know, guys. Try this one. How does she make it fadey like that? It does. It looks like...
Maybe she used like a lighter color. No, wait. What did she do? Okay. So you know how you paint something and you paint one stroke and then you get the paintbrush wet again and then like on the one stroke you paint it and then it goes like shoop.
Yeah, I think so.
Try that.
I'm going to use this tiny little brush, brushing some of it off on my hand. I don't know. I don't know if that'll be tiny enough. Here we go.
Huh?
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live, Dad.
Yep.
Yeah, we're live.
We are.
Mom's doing makeup and I'm
No.
waiting for her to come.
No, I don't like this. It's not looking the way it looks in the picture. Guys, how did she make her lips fan out? I already figured this out because we're live on Facebook and I'm someone who's supposed to know about makeup. So, yeah, to get that done. Okay, here we go. Mark's whispering something. Why are you guys telling secrets?
I'm telling her it's after 10 o'clock. It's time for our 11-year-old to go to bed.
It's after 10 o'clock? Oh my,
10:15.
how long have I been doing this?
Like an hour.
For real. I should save this video and speed it up. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna make a second attempt. Small eyeshadow brush. And eyeshadow down. Oh, there we go. I like that. Small eyeshadow brush, guys. There you go. That looks better. And I'm putting a little bit of the brown and a little black on my brush, both at the same time. You do this side. Bring it down and kind of out. Kind of feathery. Yeah, that works. I think that's about as good as it's gonna get for us tonight at least, huh? Okay, there we go. There we go. That's pretty good. She doesn't, oh, she's got a little bit coming out here. Just a little, tiny bit. We're gonna bring this up. And let's have a little bit right here. Mark, do you like my spooky makeup?
You look amazing.
Have you guys met my husband Mark yet?
Hi.
He's never on here when I do makeup because I usually do it in the daytime. Hold on. Oh, he can come over. Yep. Guys, guess what? Good news. We're going to Thailand. We sure are. Just me and Mark.
Hello,
This
world.
is my husband Mark. We've been married almost 16 years.
You look amazing, babe.
Thanks, Mark. And as you know, we have 5 kids, including that one who just came in. Okay, that looks pretty good. This one's a little on the smudgy side. You guys, I am hot. It is hot in here. I feel like I need this to go a little bit farther out. Grab this, a little bit of this black color again. Oh, and you know what else? She has a lightning bolt coming down on one side. Should have turned on music or something before we started. I literally have so much work to do. You guys don't even understand. Okay. It's fine. I'll just be up until 2 o'clock in the morning. It's fine. It was worth it. Okay. So, wait, Mark, can you turn that back on?
Okay.
Okay. I still think it's a little uneven right here. I'm gonna have to take a better picture of this and like post it tomorrow or something. Too bad it's nighttime and the light, again, is just not gonna be that great, period. Okay, so what should we do next? I feel like we need to just setting spray, whole thing, setting spray the whole shebang. Let me do a little bit of illuminator, which is that really beautiful glowy stuff. Wait a minute, where is it? Is it in this compact? Okay, see this, you guys, this illuminator. It's gonna make it really, you know what, I'm gonna actually do gold illuminator, and I'm gonna put it right there. So it's kind of dewy and glowy. And put it right there. And I should probably put a little bit right in the middle, right here. Maybe even right in the middle there. So that's dewy and glowy. And I have like an earthy brown, wild and crazy skeleton look. We gotta do some mascara. What? What's happening right there? Oh, I just smudged it. Hold on. Don't panic, I know what to do. Okay. Let's do some killer eyelashes. Honestly, I feel like maybe falsies in this moment are kind of irrelevant because you can't even see the lashes because the makeup is so dark. I wish that I had a little bit of a better handle on how she did the marks around her mouth because those ones are not like as feathery and fadey on me as they are on her, and that's bumming me out. I'm really wishing I knew her secret. Probably when we get off, I'll continue to mess around with it and figure it out, and then you guys won't even be here, and that's just a tragedy. But hey, we got life to live, and I can't expect you people to be here all night. Come on now. Gotta be reasonable, not reckless. Okay. And I'm just caking on this mascara, guys, like crazy. I should probably do a skincare video after this. How to get all the makeup off. Okay, cool. I like this video. I like this look, guys. Do you like it? Should let Mark fall asleep and then stare at him with his makeup close. It's creepy. So, guys, this is it for me tonight. Take a little more of that, dark bronzer color. Bring it down just slightly. Blend this just a little bit more. Like such. Cool. Guys, I love this look. Thanks for hanging out with me while I messed around with it. Let's see, maybe we can turn off some of the lights and see if we can see it a little bit better. That's cool. Super cool. Yeah, that's scary. So here's the real look. Let me make it nice and bright. Here's the real look, the inspo. If you guys can see, I know it's hard to see in there. Real look, the inspo, but I think it turned out pretty good. I had fun. I hope you guys liked it. Barbara's gonna have nightmares now. And I'm gonna go try and get a decent picture of this, huh? So I could post it tomorrow. Finished producto. Thanks for being here, guys. I will see you probably tomorrow with the unicorn makeup, which is what I was planning on being tomorrow. And thanks for being here. It's always fun. Thanks for helping me avoid doing work. See ya. And happy Halloween.